Well, call it fate, luck, whatever you want to. Bonnaroo organizers had no trouble finding a big name replacement when Mumford Sons was forced to cancel tomorrow night's show due to a band member's illness just 2 days before headlining the Saturday night show. Fox 17's entertainment reporter Stacy McCloud joins us now with more from the guy who is replacing what was a really hard pair of shoes to fill.
Yeah, that's right, Scott. A folk-based singer named Jack Johnson. I have tons of his music. He's the one that's going to be taking the place of Mumford Sons. Definitely some big shoes to fill. I was walking around today talking to people about it, and most people actually aren't disappointed at all. I mean, they're upset they won't get to see Mumford Sons, but they understand. They say they're just really happy that the stage isn't going to go empty. They thought that no one was going to take Mumford Sons' place. Now, speaking of that stage, it is called the What stage, and as you all showed people just a moment ago, and we're showing people again now, that's where Paul McCartney is on right now, performing for an estimated 80,000 people that are here at Bonnaroo. You can just barely hear him from where we have to go live at Bonnaroo, but they are offering a live stream, which is how we're able to show you parts of the show as it's happening right now over at the What stage. Now, as for Jack Johnson, he's a Hawaiian-born folk singer that's had a lot of success in the industry, but despite that success, he says he's still nervous to play his favorite festival. Jack Johnson played a little press performance Friday morning to give us all a taste of the music he'll be playing on a whim here at Bonnaroo Saturday night.
Anyways, yeah, we'll do our best and have fun with it.
Johnson was on his way to enjoy the festival when he got word that Mumford & Sons were forced to cancel.
I was on my way to Europe, so I figured I'd stop in here and be at one of my favorite places in the world, Bonnaroo, and get to watch Paul McCartney and Mumford & Sons, Tom Petty and ALO and all the other great bands playing. And then I got this phone call basically asking if I could fill in. And
while many festival goers had Mumford & Sons high on their must-see list, most don't seem to mind the switch.
I really like Mumford and they're fresh and new, but Jack Johnson's a classic, so I'm excited to see him either way.
In fact, some prefer the new lineup.
But I've seen him several times, including Outlands Festival in San Francisco, and he is amazing. Hands down the best show I saw there, so I'm looking forward to seeing him here too.
Johnson is no stranger to Bonnaroo. He was here for the very first festival and headlined back in '08. But he had time to prepare for that show, unlike this one, which he admits has him pretty nervous since he hasn't played a set as a band in over a year.
We got to learn a lot of chords and a lot of words really quick.
Johnson will be playing songs off his new album, which is out in September. At first, he thought he was going to have to teach some locals his songs, but his band is up for the last moment challenge.
That was the first idea, and then I called the bass player and the drummer from my band, and they were up for jamming out here, so they're flying out today.
Certainly a spontaneous trip for the band, but he says they're really excited to play, and so is he. He also, though, sends his well wishes to the band member that has the blood clot and says that maybe one day, maybe even here at Bonnaroo, they could collaborate together. He's going to play that stage that Paul McCartney's on right now from 9:30 until 11:30 tomorrow night. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back at 10 with more of the collaborations, interesting ones that are going on here at the Roo. Live from Manchester, Stacy McCloud, Fox 17 News.